Hi guys, this is my third tutorial and today I'm going to show you how to make lasers using Blender 2.56. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is open up a new blend file here and we're going to delete this cube and we want to add a mesh here. We're going to add a plane. So basically we're going to use this plane to create a straight line that's going to be our laser. So let's get started. So press tab and go into edit mode and make sure you have vertex select mode on and take two of the vertices here and delete them. So all we have left here is this one line right there. So with this line we're actually going to subdivide it. If you click subdivide and then down by number of cuts, um, change that all the way up to it goes to 10, so do that twice. So I want to do that again. There we go, and you'll see our line here has now been subdivided with 20 cuts. So using that, now we're going to add some color and hopefully some glow. So we're going to go over here to our materials tab, and we're going to create a new material. And this material is actually going to be, let's see, so for now we're going to make it whatever color we want. Let's make a green laser, and that should be, yeah, okay, so let's leave it at that, and then go over to texture, and we're going to add a new texture to this material. And we're going to use these clouds right here. That they should pop up by default, but if they don't, just select type here and make sure you select clouds. And under mapping, we're going to change the size of these and the XYZ values to somewhere around 3 for X, Y, and Z. Alrighty, and also if you notice down here, you see this pink here. We're going to change it all the way down to black. Make sure that stays that color. We can leave this color on, and let's go back to the materials tab and see up at the top here where it says surface. We're going to select halo, and let's kind of see where we are right now. So that's a really huge, fuzzy, not glowy laser. So we're going to make a few more changes to that. One of the things I want to do is I want to turn on the texture option for that, and I also want to select extreme alpha and shaded. Now, if we look at that, it just looks like a really big blob here. So let's bring the size down a bunch. I'm going to bring this down to zero point 0.1. And I also want to bring this hardness value here all the way up. It stops at 127. And the add right below it, I'm also going to bring all the way to 1. So let's look at that. Okay, that's starting to look a lot better. So let's do a couple more things to it. Actually, if we were to look right now, what you can do is, if you notice, what we're really doing here is this halo effect makes all the vertices glow, and that's why we added so many of them, is that if you were to stretch this out a whole bunch, you could actually see that we're really just making each vertex glow individually. So if you wanted to make this laser larger, an easy way to do that would be just to duplicate it instead of scaling it all the way up. Because if you scale it too much, well, then it's going to look like a bunch of little dots. So let's see. So actually, one of the things I like to do to make this look more like an actual laser is to take this color and bring it back to white, or maybe some lighter color that's going to represent a lighter color of the actual color of the laser you want to use. So let's say, for instance, let's turn on this ring. See, under options, see I'm in the halo tab right here. This is under my materials. And if you select this thing that says rings and you bring that all the way up to 24, and change this color right here to the actual color that you want your laser to be. So let's say I want it to be this green color, and then I can make this either keep it white or some lighter color of green or something like that. Now if we look at our laser, you'll notice that we have this white bar in the center, and that's actually the actual color of the halo. where all the rings around it really just is what's giving it that green color. So there are a couple things, a couple other things we can do with this actually. If we want, just to, and so you can have this any color you want, and just to have a different inside to make it look a little more realistic. Of course, you can use your size to change 0.05 if you want a skinnier laser, and higher up if you want a bigger laser. And also, if you like, instead of using rings, you can also use lines. And this I found to be kind of cool because it creates a pretty interesting effect for you. If you set your lines somewhere, you just have to kind of mess with it. I think you put it maybe around 19 or 20. You kind of get a bit of a grainier laser. Something that just kind of looks cooler, you know. So just mess around with that and see if you can get the desired effect out of it. So there are lots of different things you can do. If I wanted to make this red, for instance, and then I'd probably give it an orange center or something along those lines. And try that or something like that. So that's basically how you make a laser using Blender 2.56. Actually, you know, there's one other thing I wanted to do real quick, and you don't have to do this. If you go over back to your textures tab and you look down to see this colors tab here under textures, if you actually change this brightness, if you tone it down, this will actually make your laser glow brighter. So this is because you're blocking the or you're making the actual texture on it smaller, so the material itself will stand out more. Because this texture is actually more of a black-gray color. So, see, if I set this at 0, then it wouldn't be there at all. So, put this around maybe 0.6 or something like that. You can mess around with it and the contrast as well, just to get the kind of desired effect that you want. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.